This is Tim with Digital Survival. Thanks for joining me today for what I'm calling my Renegade run at the Crimson Fleet. We're planning to do all the wrong things. We're taking Sarah, Andreja, and Sam with Cora to go on our Crimson Fleet questline. I don't know how they'll feel about that. Probably fine. We're also going to get arrested to join rather than doing the UC Vanguard path, which will add a little fun to it. This is going to be more of a story series. I want to make sure that we get the flavor of the quest line, not just punch through it and hit the plot points. So this may be a little bit longer running, but hopefully it'll be fun. And let's get started. We're here at the Alma Guest to try and find some contraband. Alright, and here is the contraband we wanted. Yes, I know. Yes, I know very much. Thank you.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
Yeah, let's just get back to the ship. Alright, we now have everything we need to go start the Crimson Fleet quest. We've got Sam and his daughter Cora on board, because what safer place than on my ship with her dad? We've got Andreja, and we've got Sarah up here somewhere.
What can I help you with?
We've got some contraband. Now all we need to do is get caught. The best way to get caught is to fly around the settled systems. Here we go. 0% chance. Oh yeah, let's talk. Let's talk.
Our
cool.
scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Stand down and prepare for immediate transport to our vessel.
Sure, yeah. Standing down. You gonna tell me what's going on here?
I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there.
Oh, Ikande.
I'm not at liberty to divulge any additional information.
The Vigilance here? Great. What about my ship?
We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC Vigilance. Any deviation from those orders on your part will be considered an act of hostility and will be met with aggressive force.
I am surprised you noticed. You have quite the talent for reading people's current mood from afar.
I'm on the comm, guys.
I suppose. Care to share your troubles?
Stand by to be boarded and transferred.
The rest of Constellation perceives my presence.
I'm on the wrong side of the glass. Oh, are they still conversing?
The commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble? I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
Look at this face.
Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
What am I gonna do? I'm in a box.
You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
If I could get up and dance, I absolutely would.
The prisoner's ready, sir.
I like the UC mug sitting there on the desk on the other side of the window.
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
This doesn't look like the local jail.
Highly perceptive. Let me add that to your list of skills.
Sarcasm?
Speaking of which, let's see what we're working with here. Seems you had a bit of a reckless past. Always fancied yourself as a wild one, eh? We can work with that. I also see that you mined on Vectera.
Is this my neon street
rat? And now
rat?
you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs.
I bet my shoe size isn't in your records.
Huh. You're absolutely right. Well, I'll have my people get right on that. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDef. Are you familiar with what we do?
Nope, wasn't part of the UC propaganda I got bombarded with since birth. That's nice and sarcastic. Yeah, let's go with that. We're going with that.
Actually, we send those out with the age 15 welcome packet, but you must have overlooked it. UC SysDef is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture.
Convict? Don't you have to go to court before you're a convict? I haven't been convicted of anything yet. I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. I want to. I don't like where this is going. I actually do like this, where this is going. If whatever you're selling lets me off the hook, then I'm listening. Let's go with that.
Smart decision. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down.
Maybe you should give up.
That's where you and I differ. As a citizen of the United Colonies, I accept my responsibilities. You, on the other hand, clearly couldn't give a damn.
Well, I'm not actually a citizen, see?
I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDef, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet.
Oh boy.
Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine.
What if I agree, pretend like I'm working with you, and then actually join the fleet? How about that? If I work with SysDef, what's in it for me?
Well, first of all, we'll forget about the infraction that landed you on the vigilance.
I did that on purpose.
Better still, depending on how well you do your job, we'll even kick in a few extra credits to offset any cost that the operation will incur. Or you can throw all that away and end up back in jail with a hefty fine attached.
I didn't realize coercion was part of UC SysDef's code of ethics.
I'm not coercing you into doing anything. I'm simply giving you a chance to redeem yourself. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else?
Can I get one of those sweet uniforms? Do I have to decide right now? I'm sorry, I'm out of care. Do I have to decide right now?
You aren't leaving until I have an answer.
So, no, I don't have to decide right now. How do you know I can even handle this type of operation?
If I didn't think you had a chance, I would have left you in lockup. You're just going to have to follow your instincts and trust me.
Fine, I'm in.
Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble.
Well, yeah, that'd be stupid.
And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
Okay, now I have to check. Can I get up now? Thank you. Look at that face. Is that a face of a criminal? Yeah, excuse me.
Let's go.
Alright, so we got security here.
The op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new role, huh? Going in all alone, infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation.
What else can I get from here?
There are practical limits, no?
This is not a theft. Okay, cool. Just a minute, cleaning out the cell block. There's not a lot of options here. They don't care. They don't care that I'm not with them right now. Alright, not gonna start a fight in here. Hey, can I talk to this guy?
Go on. I wouldn't leave the commander waiting.
Sorry, I just wanted to use your computer for a second. Is that cool? Alright, great. High security, blah, blah, blah. Handcuffs escorts when transported, so I'm not handcuffed and I don't have an actual guard sticking with me. Alright. That's it. That's not very exciting. How about you?
Howdy.
Howdy. You're very friendly. Alright, what next? Hey, petty officer.
Okay, hello.
Hello. Such a friendly group. Storage requires computer. I don't think I ever did find the computer that works on that. Alright, this is going to tell me that things are vacant. I can't get in there. Vacant again. Get in. Oh, hey, Alex, how you doing?
Ikande's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
I've actually already grabbed some stuff.
It's like walking down the aisle. Nothing starts until you say the words. Just don't kiss the bride.
What does that even mean?
Ikande's on level 2.
Alright.
Try not to touch anything until he actually...
Alright, there's my ship. Docking port 1.
Clears you.
Pardon. SysDef Marines are the best of the best. I saw one of the ensigns get an Alpha Centauri from Officer Petrosian the other day. The man takes his job very seriously.
Get an Alpha Centauri? What? Oh, golly. Lore. Okay, I'm just going to point this out again. This is a hazard.
As far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
Where does that door go, and why is it blocked off? Alright, elevators.
Yes?
Oh, that is the door I want to go through. So what is... Oh, it's just another security door. Alright, so you got me this time.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Who said hey? Hey, how you doing?
Wherever the Crimson Fleet go, we'll follow.
You're gonna follow me. Cool. What is this? Oh, mission boards. I'm not a SysDef I'm not a SysDef officer. Why is my dot over here? What is that? Talk to Vladimir. Okay, I'm not talking to Vladimir.
Excuse me.
Hey, Ikande.
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance, SysDef's nerve center dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
Seriously? Okay, just a second. I can't tap out of the conversation. I don't know where my last save is. Oh, but I have to try this.
Guards, we've got the runner.
SysDef is now your enemy. Oh, not even loaded. Oh, that was great. All right, I'm okay, good. Yes. Not far, not far.
Yes.
All right, let's. What if I what, you know, like me trying my weapon or reloading my weapon? Oh, hello. Oh, I have this. Okay.
I cannot, will not be a part of this.
All right, that's not why we're here. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. All right, that was fun, but that's not why we're here.
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home.
Oh, sounds great.
This is the Operations Center.
Yeah, I remember. Where is Vigilance located right now?
We are currently in the Sol system, in deep orbit around Phobos. As to why, I'll explain momentarily.
How can you orbit Phobos? It has almost no mass. Impressive ship, but I don't see where I fit in.
Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
You think they'll take me if I'm the Mantis? I assume you've chosen me because I'm expendable?
Let's get one thing straight right now. While you're working for me, I'm going to treat you like one of my own. Whatever crimes you've committed in the past no longer matter. You're now an agent of SysDef, meaning that it's my job to keep you alive.
I prefer a more direct approach.
Then you're going to get yourself killed. So listen up,
Yeah,
because my
twice.
advice might just keep you alive. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden. One of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia.
That is such a
so
weird
you'll be
name.
using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Alright, I do know all this stuff already. Sounds simple. Let's just keep going. Sounds simple enough.
Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Jillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
This is the best plan you've got. We're both in trouble.
Well then, I suppose you'll just have to take your chances. In the meantime, I expect you to follow my orders, to the letter. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
I have no idea why I wouldn't just run from this. I'm guessing it's too late to back out of the deal.
At this point, whether you like it or not, you're working for me. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear.
Again?
As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics.
Uh-oh.
Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
Not if that's the goal. I don't exactly do well following rules and regulations.
Well, you better learn quick. Otherwise, I'll start looking for someone to take your place. Anyway,
but
it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
So if you want to back out voluntarily, you can't, but you can get fired by not following their code of ethics and conduct. Yeah, we're done. We're done here. Hey, Toft. Jillian.
Right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
Sure, yeah. What if I can't find anything?
I'd scour every inch of wherever the Crimson Fleet sends you. Otherwise, you're wasting our time and risking your neck for nothing. Criminals are sloppy. Look hard enough, and I'm certain you'll stumble across their mess.
Oh, the arrogance here. I think I understand.
Well, you better. Commander Ikande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders.
It just doesn't seem like a good idea.
Data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Sounds like you have a personal vendetta against the Crimson Fleet.
You're damn right I do. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
You know, that guy down on the left has no discipline. He needs to be focused on his job and stop looking at me and Toft talking. So unprofessional. Come on. Go back to what you were doing. Galaga? He's playing Galaga. I'm no hero. I'm here because I had no choice.
I was hoping that you'd be inspired into thinking this is more than a punishment. It appears that I was wrong. I suppose we'll simply have to motivate you in a different way. Commander Ikande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
Credits? Nah, you're speaking my language.
Commander Ikande came up with the idea. He was concerned you might not help us simply because it was the right thing to do. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Feel like discussing your personal experience with the Crimson Fleet?
Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job.
I respect your privacy. That doesn't sound like me. If something's on your mind, it'll make you feel better to get it out in the open.
Yeah. Maybe.
Really?
No, it's not really an appropriate time to be going over my private life. There are much more important things to be done. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission.
Oh, that makes me wonder.
Maybe we can talk about it some other time. Okay?
Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to have to do that with somebody else. Let's ask. What's going to happen to the people you arrest?
At hand until this operation is complete. So, we'll be holding them in the Vigilance's brig.
There's a lot of cells there.
Particularly ruthless. You could always head down there and say hello. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you.
I don't think we're going to arrest anybody on this run. All right, thanks.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Oh, like, start to make it... it's so hard to be the bad guy. That would be super tiring.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
Nope, no questions.
Yes, sir.
We need to change our marker. Let's just go. We'll go. Oh, I can't. I'm carrying too much. All right. Hey, Cora, guess what? We're gonna join the Crimson Fleet. Hey. Sarah, we're gonna go join the Crimson Fleet. You cool with that? Great. Hey, Sam, you up there? We're joining the Crimson Fleet. Okay, Tim. All right. Here we go. This is Tim with Digital Survival. Thanks for joining me today for part 1 of my Renegade Crimson Fleet run. I hope you had fun. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and or share. It helps me keep doing this thing that I love. And stay tuned for part 2. Thanks, and see you soon.